And in we go. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Vengeance Her channel. Off to the land of morning light. That's an ugly red horse. I don't like the color red. Okay, so today, two things. I want to go over something on the map that I don't see very many people go over. And then the second thing, I'm working on the Kkebichest. Black Desert Foundry has a nice guide on that, so that's what I'm following. If you want to follow along here in the second part of the video, I've already done Hamo Island, Biak Guy Island, and Nampo's Middle Village / Shimnade Forest. So those parts for the Kkebichest are I haven't completed any of them yet, but I've worked on them. So go to Adventure Logs, Morning Light Tales, and we got. So see, I've already done quite a few of them. Did them on my own time. I didn't want to just make this video about Kkebichest. I mean, although it could have been pretty good showing off where they're all at, but I think it's better to go look at the guide on blackdesertfoundry.com. Now, adventure journals for me, before I get into what I want to talk about the map. I've done all the adventure journals aside from the Kkebichest, and then there's a couple of like random ones that I haven't finished. I haven't done the Lamut gang yet. Old Moon Logs, all this stuff is done. I have a couple in Deeves left to do to get like 1 HP here and there. I got these 3 left. And then I guess there's whatever this book is, maybe Deeves. And then I've got Alliston. I've got a couple left in there. Which is going to take a while because Elixir of Markable Will and Fierce Demi-Human Hunt are, well, you can't just buy them on the market. They're sold out, so I'd have to alchemy my own. So I'll deal with that. But there's just Kafirs, and I don't need Kafirs. The Deeves one are probably ones that I need to finish because there's another book there that I haven't done yet. And of course, I've done some bosses, but I haven't done like C7s, C6s, and I haven't done all the C5s, but I've done a few here and there. So it's just one of those things where I just need to go through and do the bosses for Boss Blitz. But other than that, we are pretty well done. I did most of these tales. But I think you gotta go and do like separate, you gotta redo the Land of Morning Light to get the few that are missing because they're like branches. And then I don't want to do that. They don't really give you anything anyway. The important ones are the Kkebichest 5 through 9. So that's what I'm working on to get the rest of the family stats. So there's that. And maybe in the future I'll do the Deeves just to kind of finish it off, just because for like completion reasons. But we'll see. So let me go to where I need to go, and I'll talk about the map. So I need to go north of here, and basically it's like up here. So we'll auto route there, and I'll talk about the little map thing that I wanted to talk about, and then I'll work on more Kkebichest. The map. So The map's got a few options. Obviously, everyone knows what this map looks like. And then we have production node thing that just kind of just shows the nodes and the connections. Your connections are golden. No worse stuff I'm not going to get into. Humidity, temperature, and groundwater information are for crops. If you're farming, groundwater and humidity are important. Temperature depends on what crops you're growing. But what I want to talk about is territory resource information. And a lot of people don't know what this is. But I'm going to explain it. Let me see if I can find. Okay, so the gold bar I don't think has been implemented. It's basically like a popularity bar. And I think it was something to do with like, let's see. I think it was supposed to be like region popularity or something. So they never really implemented that. Maybe it's like the investment bank. I don't know. But there isn't. Maybe that's what it is. Investment bank resources, I'm guessing. I think that's what, because it's only in regions where there's an actual like investment bank. But the other two bars are what's important. Alright, so quick break and I'm back actually. But as I was saying, the gold bar, not important. The important ones are, especially for life skillers, are the blue and green bars. So the blue bar are like the map says, it's the node resource, or territory resource, but it's the amount of resources for the node. So if you look at this node here, 26%, should be the Merino farm, like right in this area. And the Tuscany farm has only got 2.2% left. But what that means is, okay, so it's low. The lower it is, the longer your workers take to do that. Like the greater the workload, essentially. And you're not going to produce as much out of it. So you can see in like my the receipts over here, my tech box that I have, like I did 28 potatoes out of one node. You know, it's going to be lower as that green bar gets lower. Of course, it's still kind of RNG based, right? But my favorite bar is the blue bar. That is fishing resources, right? So if you go way outside of Velia down the coast, the node that's like out here to Coastal Cave, high fishing resources. But if you're inside Velia, fishing resources are exhausted. It's the same for Heidel. Fishing resources are pretty well exhausted. Altanova, they're starting to get there. Obviously, Valencia most of the time is not. So you can see Valencia there. Seems like a lot of people have a lot of 0.4% on. That's crazy. Now let's go back to Balanos. And you can see most of these nodes around Heidel are just completely exhausted. A lot of the ones around Velia are pretty exhausted too. Olvia looks like it's in pretty good shape. Not that node though, or that one. Of course, the further you get over here, like around Calphion and stuff, that node's in bad shape. I guess a lot of people don't have these out here around Portaferia. I do. Let me guess. No, those are all in pretty good shape too. The fish nodes. Seems like most people are doing like these lower nodes. There's one that's low. Seems like people are fishing around Olita or Divinkern. Let's check out since Set it, Odraxia. Draxia's fishing is pretty good. Grana's not good at all. Its fishing resources are gone. The blue bar is almost completely empty. So, just a little bit of a tidbit on the map resource. So, basically, the way I use this, I don't really give a crap about the green bar. It's useful for people that are doing tons of life skilling stuff with their workers. I just leave my workers running regardless. I don't switch my nodes around because I have the nodes that I need the stuff, whether it's slow or fast. The fishing one is what I use it for. I look if there's a fishing event, like the seals that are going on right now. I use it to look at, oh, well, I don't have to run all the way to Valencia to see if the fishing is fine or anywhere else. You know, it's like, okay, bring up the map, click the little territory resource, and look at the blue bar. If it's still 100%, that means it's abundant. And if it's at 0, it means it's exhausted. So, there you go. Fun. Alright. We need to find this cave. I'm going to move on to working on some Kkebichests. So, I am in Hanji County, basically. Shimnade Forest and Solgaji Forest. There's like 10 or 12 chests around in this area that I'm working on. It's kind of like in this area here. To kind of fill out some things. So the first one is on the map, chest 19, which is kind of further down. Yeah, it's kind of like right in this area. So I need to look around here and see if there's a cave. I don't know if I'm an exact 100% right spot. My horse is too fat to fit between the bamboo. But, you know. Cool. There's the cave that I'm looking for. So the map did not lie. Let's go in here. And there's a nice little chest. Sweet. Alright, moving on. So that's as easy as it is. Like you said, Black Desert Foundry is the site that I'm looking at, and they have screenshots and everything. So, we're going to chest number 2. It's under the bamboo bridge. Looks like it's down under this bridge here. So, I just kind of mark in the general area and take my horse near there. Now, I will say, the ones that I did yesterday off cam on my own time, the Hamo Island, Byakgai Island. There we go. Sorry, trying to get my my mouth to actually pronounce the word as should be. Let's put the swimsuit on because I think I'm gonna have to swim to get over to this thing. Anyway, those island ones, and then some around the Moodle village. Very useful to have the 10 tier. Oh, I feel dumb today. Okay, the tier 10, if I could speak, unicorn, because I literally ran from Moodle here to the island on the tier 10 and just ran around and got all the chests there, and then ran from the island to the second island over here and got all of those, and then I ran back to Moodle. So having the tier 10 unicorn made that a breeze. I didn't have to take a ship or swim out there. Come on, let me up. So that just kind of made things a whole lot easier. Okay, chest 4. Inside the bamboo hut, near stable keeper at Hanji County. Where is Hanji County is the question. I may not have him unlocked. There's the forest. Stable. Olivia Balanos. Here's how I find who I'm looking for. Terra Valencia, Sylvia. I bet it's at the bottom, so we'll just drag down there. Illikita, we're looking for Nampo, this guy. It says you're near him, so off we go. Let's run up here and see if this is actually where it is. So with these chests, I'm missing one DP from the. If you look at the screen here, if you're just listening with me in the background, there's actually something to look at. The adventure log. There's the stats that I have from it. I'm missing a little bit, not much, but I'm missing stamina. There's a few HP that I'm missing, and I'm missing a DP. Doing these Kkebichests, by the end of it, I should get that one, I believe, if I read correctly. The idea is that I finish this out and I get a ton of stamina. You get 30 stamina per one in book 5, and then 6 through 9 you get other stuff, but one of them I believe gives the DP. Well, the idea is to get the DP from it. I have 397 currently, and I have 310 AP. So the idea is to finish this and get one DP from here. That'll put me at 398. And then I'm slowly working towards replacing one of my Tet Distos with a Tet Deboreka earring. And that will refund me 4 DP off of the top of, because I'm losing 4 DP with the distortion earring. So if I do that, I'm going to lose 1 AP and gain 4 DP, so that put me at 309, 401, plus the 1 DP from this adventure journal will put me at 402, and then I can up my, I'll work towards getting a pen like distortion ring, which will drop me back down 1 DP. So I'll stay in the 401 bracket, and I will still be above 309 AP at succession. Obviously, if I up the like distortion earring, I'll gain like 3 AP. So I'll be at like 312 succession, I think, is what it is, and 401 DP with the 2 earring changes and the journal. And the reason that's important is because then I can move on from the tongue drag belt, and it will I'll gain, I think, like a few AP off of it as well, changing to the Deboreka. And I'll have the 3 set Deboreka bonus, the 12 AP, and I'll have the Pendisto, and then I can work towards pinning those, and then all will be left will be the rings. So the idea is to get the 1 DP from the Kkebichest, and then swap out the earring for a Pendisto and a Tet Deboreka, and then I will be in the last DP bracket and still maintain my 309 AP bracket. Alright, so we need to be somewhere here. There it is. I see the little blue like column over here. The bamboo hut, as they called it. But that is my gear progression, and the reason for doing these chests in the adventure journals the way that I have, like the order that I've done it. I've spread out getting the free stats from all the adventure journals and the easy gains out of my gear to juggle brackets without having to put in like boatloads of silver in certain spots. And that's why I went ahead and did the triple pen black star early, because I felt like that was probably the hardest thing to do when I did it. And obviously now with the pity system, it's quite a bit easier. But they're out of the way, so I don't have to do them anymore. And now the few gains that I need to really push myself to the last tier of in-game gear score is just quite literally procuring Tet Deverekas all the way around, and then tons of silver to just throw at hammers and cronstones to push my gear to try and Tet, and then the accessories on up the pen. So as far as like full on as end game as you can get, not too far from that in terms of the concept. Now in terms of silver, quite a ways away. But I'm trying to push squeeze the little last bit of stats that I can out of adventure journals and other sources of permanent account stats before I go down the path of, okay, this is the grind I have to do, and I'm just going to do this nonstop until I get it done. So I think that is the best approach. The alternative is also to go grind out the flame for the boot and then upgrade that to duo. That would also push me past the 401 pretty easily. It's just flames are still, that grind is awful. There used to be almost 2,000 orders. Maybe I could put a pre-order in and get one. Maybe I'll just do that when I hit 10 billion again. I haven't been pushing for silver. I've been kind of doing the bare minimum. Alright, next one is chest 2 for page 1. North of the previous chest location to the fork in the road, there's a gate with a guard post on either side. The chest can be found on the top of the guard post. Okay, so we gotta go north. And here's a little trick that that I use. So I will do this so that I can see the road a little bit better. So basically it's telling me it's up here. Is what it's saying to me. And it's up at the top of one of these guard posts. And you can see a little blue column up there. How the hell do I get up there is the question. Oh, well, that dropped me back down. Huh. Just go over here and climb up this way. Come on. I saw the little prompt a second ago. What is this? Why is it like this? Being a class that can only single jump and is very awkward, and it's like trying to play a... Look at this. I'm swimming in the air. It's like trying to play a nerd in gym class or something, man. Like, no offense, but awful. Alright, let's look at my progress. So I still need 1 in Kkebichest 1. 2 is starting to get full. 3 is sparse. 4 is sparse. And 5 is pretty sparse. So it looks like 1 and 2 are most progress here. Cool. Page 4, chest 15. So they don't go in order. They're just kind of all over the damn place. Can be found on the rocks near the river waterfall, north of the Bamboo Legion Black Shrine location, and east of Hanji County Node. So it's like right on the river. And I don't think that I have, I don't have the little, like, there should be a node in here somewhere, right? Maybe this is the one they're talking about. And I haven't even talked to the NPC up there. But right here is where we need to go in this little area. I'm going to get on the horse and zoom up here and talk to this NPC since I'm up here. And then I'll come back down. This is how I end up, like, completing all the NPCs and stuff in places, because it just, as I run into stuff, I'll go talk to them. There's a chest up there too. Might as well hit this one while we're up here. I don't think I've done it yet. I don't know what chest that was, but since I'm up here, I don't have to do it. Where'd my horse go? Okay, so that's that chest, but the chest that is next on the list is like down there. And we're gonna fly because I can. And it's on the waterfall, it says. It's around here somewhere. Look for the little blue column. We found on the rocks near the river / waterfall north. Up there, right? Come on. Yeah, I think it's either on around or up there. It's up there. Whee! Again, tier 10 is making this very easy compared to if you had to like jump by yourself. The next chest is found on the rock in the middle of the waterfall, so basically right here. And we have the shark suit on, so I can just swim, or I can just teleport, you know, because wizard things. That one's done. I'm pretty sure I already did this one. Oh. Yep, just did this one a second ago. It's behind the Darwin NPC. That one is done near the skill instructor Gunwoo. We gotta find Gunwoo. Where are you at, buddy? Here. So we gotta go up near him. And we'll wizard teleport out of here. And we're gonna get back across this waterfall. Waiting to do the Kkebichest until I had all these tier 10s is the way to do it. Alright, so it's back there behind this guy. So if I climb up here and go around the back, should be pretty easy to get to. And I think that finishes number 1. It does. Kkebichest 1 done. Now we work on number 2 and number 3 and number 4. Cool. Alright, so go down the cliffside north of the previous chest location. Down here. Literally right there. Cool. That one's done. This one, next one, chest 17 for journal page 3. this chest can be found in here, just in case. Let me do this for y'all. It's not working. Of course it's not working. Give me a second. Now it's working. Alright, so this is the guide thing that I'm looking at. There's the link for it. You can kind of see it from there. It's just Black Desert Foundry.com, and this is what I'm going over. So just to give you an idea, I'm just reading off the little text going by the image. So journal page 3, chest 17. It can be found inside the cave north of a Hunter County guard post where the road forks in 2 directions. I kind of look at the map, set my general area, and then look for what I see in the screenshot. And then it kind of gives a little bit, and then it moves on to the next chest. So the one we just did was behind the Gunwoo NPC, and then drop down below that. And of course, you get all kinds of different weird freaking ads so on the sides because people have to, you gotta pay the bills. But I'll keep looking at that, and you all can go along with it at your own pace. Having the horse whistle actually make this really easy too. Come on, horse. So, back to what I was doing. Hanji County guard post where the road forks in 2 directions. The problem I have with that, though, is that I can't see very well, but it's in this general area right here. And my horse doesn't want to fly, it wants to fall. Okay, right in here somewhere is the cave. Probably not there, it's up here and to the right. Doing this at nighttime is a little bit of a pain. I'm guessing the cave entrance is down here. No? It is. It's right here. Can't see anything. I can freaking see now, can't I? This is why you want the blue fairy, the aloof. The blue light. Looks more natural, you don't have all those weird colors. The worst one is probably orange or yellow. Okay, moving on to the next chest. Come out and follow the right road where the path forks in 2 directions. Found in the water at the bottom of the waterfall. So basically, it is telling me that it can be found like up here. We need to go this way over here. I hate the dynamic lighting in this game. Like, I know I can turn like settings down, but I shouldn't have to. The chest is over there. I'm gonna see if I can go around this way though. This is where the shark suit comes in. Quick swimming. Just quick swimming. Okay, the next one, journal page 5, chest 16. Follow the left road all the way back to the top where the pebble bridge is. It can be found on the rock at the top of the waterfall. So basically, this little road here wants you to go like up here, and it's like, it's in, the chest is like right around here at the top of the waterfall. Fortunately, navigating is one of the things that I am decent at. So just watch the video and follow along. Play it at like 0.25 speed if you have to. I may mute it and mute it and just watch the pictures. So up there is where we're trying to get to. Let's see where this chest is. There should be a blue column around here somewhere. There it is. Not too hard to find. These aren't too bad to find. After doing all of the other, like, running around finding thing adventure journals, like the older ones, these newer ones aren't nearly as bad. The Kkebi Journal, page 5, chest 8. Found underneath the pavilion north of Hanji County Guard Post. So basically, like, up here. Okay. This is another spot where the shark suit comes in, and sorry, it's dark. I have it on ultimate, and I have the bit rate like super high, so the video quality is good, but the lighting on ultimate settings is atrocious. High, ultra. I got all kinds of things. I do have the like depth of field turned off so it doesn't get blurry based on what you're looking at, but there's nothing you really do about the lighting unless you just turn the graphics all the way down so that crap is turned off. And it's like a hidden setting or something. I tried to separately do it, but it's just... it sucks real bad. Anyway, this is the location you're looking at on the map. You can see it up on the mini-map. I try to show the mini-map and then also like the overworld stuff. And mark where I'm going. Makes it a little easier for... Alright, it's underneath here, but I wanted to get the gazebo thing. Because I hadn't ran up here before and talked to it. Okay, so that marks all for Hanji County, Shimnade Forest, and Sokaji Forest. The Dokkebi Forest is left, the Golden Pig Cave, Dry Branch Village, and Nopse, Biot County, and Dobal Village, and then beyond Bawi Gate and Bari Forest. I don't think there's as many in these. It looks like in Dokkebi Forest there's 3, 6, like 8 chests instead of like 13 or 20. Looking at... and what I mean when I say that, here, let me switch back over. Alright, so looking at this, it gives an overview of all the different chests for all the different pages in the area. The first 3, Hamo Island, I always struggle with this one, Bike Guy Island and Nampo's Middle Village have like huge amounts. I'm talking 6 or 7 there, 6 there. The next island has 6, 7 there, and then Moodle Village has like 20 something. And we just got done with Hanji County here. This is the one we just did. It has like 13. So once you're through those first 3 or 4, it gets a little easier. Dokkebi Forest has 7, 8. The next one has same amount, 8, 10. And the next one is the other big one has like, I think it's like 13. 3, 6, 9, 12. So it has 15. And the last one is also a big one. It's like 20. 4, 6, 10, 11, 15, 18. So yeah, 18, 10, 15. So 18, 15, 10, and then Dokkebi Forest is a small one. So I'll go ahead and do that one, and then I'm going to cut it off and probably work on these on my own time. But actually, I don't even really need to do these. I could probably split it into another... I could split it into another video next time. We'll finish it up. I think that'll be good to do. We're getting to where number 2 is starting to be filled out. I don't have very many left. Since they're all spread out and they're kind of... it's not like section by section where, oh, Kkebichest 2 is here and Kkebichest 3 is over here. No, there's just a bunch of chests that pertain to each one in each region, so it's just all over the place. But it is something good to do. After you get through the first 5, it unlocks number 6. and 6 through 9 only have like a few that you have to find and things you have to do. You have to get a fishing rod for one of them. I know that you have to fish up different chests, so it takes a while. And I'll address those. I probably should have recorded each section so that it was all documented and there was kind of a video guide. But here's the thing. I don't really want to just make guides on the chests. Like, you guys can go find them yourself. You got the guide, and I'll link in the description. But other than that, you should be good. You guys are smart. You'll figure it out. Gamers don't like to figure things out. Anyway, I'm glad y'all enjoy watching my stuff. I enjoy making it. Appreciate y'all. And that's all I got for today. I'm going to do some more gathering on the Pacifist account. So look for that tomorrow. And we'll see what Tuesday brings. I don't know yet. But that's the plan. So enjoy the rest of your day. And as always, until next time.